Good morning, everyone. Again, this is your PE1 or your team sports. Before we discuss our next topic, let's go back first in our previous topic. First, we study about the objectives of physical education. We have five: physical, psychological, social, moral, and improvement in knowledge. Those are the objectives of our physical education. Now let's go back in the objectives of team sports. Acquaintance and establish connections. Second is the encourage communication and teamwork. Third is the improvement moral and engagement. Fourth is the foster innovation and creativity. Fifth is the build trust and team bonds. Okay, next, in our third week, we study, in our second week, we study about the 20 goals and purposes of sports. First is the enjoyment of the involvement. Okay, that's the first thing that the students or that the those who involved in every game uh should enjoy the game. Second, it will be love. Third, is striving to win. Anyone who is involved in any sports or games, they always strive to win. Fourth is the entertainment. Sometimes we don't want to win. We just want entertainment, or we just want some something to uh lessen our stress. Fifth is to focus on the controllable. When we say focus on the controllable, you know how to control yourself. In anything you do, we should know how to control ourselves. Okay, six is the discipline. This is the most important thing in sports. I mean, in everything, but in sports, when you have discipline, you will be, you can have the enjoyment in the game. Next is the friendship. This is what will you gain in having or involving yourself in any sports or games. Next is the how to compete. This will teach you how to compete fairly, how to accept mm, how to accept lose, and how to accept the result of any sports or game. Next is the sportsmanship. Same as the only how to compete. Here it will teach you how to accept wholeheartedly when you lose the sports or the game. 10th is the teamwork. Since this is a team sports, it will teach you, or it will be the goals to have your teamwork, because even you strive harder when you do it alone, when it's supposed to be a team sports or team involvement. When you do it alone, even you give all your um best, it will not uh it will not give you in anything, because your teammate doesn't give you a help. Okay, next is the goal setting. In everything we do, we have to set a goal. 12 is the confidence. When we have the confidence, we can handle our game well. Next is the humility. When we say humility, you will not able to tell your you will not able to tell you will not tell to your opponent that you will win this game, or you will be humble yourself. Next is to how handle losing. Just like a sportsmanship, you will know how to handle losing, or you will know how to accept wholeheartedly when you lose. 15 is the appreciation or gratitude when you do a team sports or teamwork. You will appreciate your team effort. 16 is the motivation. 17 is how to handle pressure. 18 is help. 19 is procedure and risk taking. And the last one, our last topic is the 10 most popular sports here in the Philippines. Our last topic is the most popular sports here in the Philippines. We have the basketball, the well-known sports here in the Philippines that can be played in a uh, more than 3 person in a group or exactly 5 person in a group. Then the football, here in football, we Filipinos are all in because here in football it doesn't require any height. Next is the baseball. Next is the sepak takraw, which is came from um, Malaysia and Thailand. Sepak means kick, while the takraw means the ball. Next is the badminton. It can be played single or double, and it could be the opponent is the girls to boys and boys to girls. Next is the boxing. Boxing is the most dangerous sports of all the sports. Next is the volleyball. Next is the billiard. And second to the last is the taekwondo. And the last thing is the bowling. Those are the things that we discussed in the previous week. If you have any question about it, just jot it down so we can discuss it in our consultation. And that's all for today. See you again by next week.